interesting.
I
don't know much about
I think he'll be like quite frustrated because if he's got like multiple personalities that he can't control, he'll feel out of control all the time.
No, maybe he might be confused as well.
Really irregular.
Yeah. Would he switch between them quickly, or like one day he's this kind of personality, and then the other day he's that kind of personality?
I think it probably changes like throughout the day,
Oh.
like depending on each situation that he's in.
And from what I know, sometimes like they can hear all the voices of the different personalities in their head at the same time,
Whoa.
like all talking, and then one of them takes control of their body.
Would it change with like interaction with people as well?
It could do, it could like provoke or anything like this.
Yeah, it depends on the scenario that he's in.
Yeah. Would he talk back to them? Like you could hear them talking to him, and if they were asking him questions, would he feel the need to respond
Tell them to shut up.
verbally?
I guess he sort of go into himself a bit more.
Yeah.
So less of like a physical display of like, what's that about? No, I think he should go into himself, be a bit trigger based.
You'd be having to think about it all a lot and like not be able to focus on. I don't know. It might take up his.
I'm too indecisive for this.
Yeah. No, it would be like he'd take up his mind with all the voices and then having to respond to them and everything. And then in real life it would show because he'd be like, I
Distant.
don't know.
Like
Yeah,
from the
because he'd
outside
be out
world.
somewhere else. Because he'd be in his mind.
I think
black
Just a
and
plain
white.
just like
white
No, I
t-shirt.
quite like the
gown.
idea of having a suit. A suit? No, because you'd want him in like the typical black and white.
No, that's jail.
No, not like.
I think a
No,
hospital
it's
gown,
not.
like just a hospital gown, as long as the other people that are being like interrogated have just their normal clothes on, like jeans and a t-shirt or whatever.
I think I like Connor's
I think
idea.
overdressed. I
Yeah,
think
but like a
overdressed
bit
compared
shabby
to
and
everyone else. Yeah,
Yeah, but then that wouldn't be a realistic.
No, without the tie, so like a blazer with one button undone, the top down. That's what
I think he should be
Yeah.
dressed with something that doesn't actually make you concentrate on the outfit, more on the
Just like a
character
plain.
himself. Just like Stephen
Something-
Blacks.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like not orange is the new black, but grey. Like the clothes they wear.
So a grey jumpsuit.
Yeah, because no one really pay attention to that, would they?
I guess not. You want
I
something
think
that
you
isn't
probably
going to draw
question why
attention.
there's some men wearing
Like a onesie.
onesie wearing normal clothes and then
I don't think you need to worry so much about dressing him plainly because he is like the sole person. I think you can go crazy, like Connor said, and put something mad.
You're
Right.
not allowed.
I think
Yeah,
if-
but then
you
you
wouldn't
have
go
to
into
go
a
plain.
mental
You're allowed a
institution
tie.
with a suit on.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
the
though
thing.
that if the other personalities have their own like sort of clothes that they wear and they change with the personalities, then when he's himself he could be wearing anything when he's portrayed in the film because he might not actually be wearing that in real life. So I reckon you could get away with the suit because
So when
the
he's
other people are wearing clothes that
when
he isn't
he
wearing.
himself is being interviewed, is that real?
Mm-hmm.
So you'd want something realistic.
I think a suit that's a
I
little
don't
bit
know.
undone because that's showing. It shows him as a person. You know, it's almost like he's trying to impress himself.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
So all of his multiple personalities, you know, he's confused between what to think and stuff. So he's not got time to button up his sleeves or whatever. He's been confused. So I think a rugged suit would make sense.
Why didn't you have like dress up the personalities like differently, and then just
Have him
have
in really
that
something neutral. You know.
just have like the person in blacks, like all black, so there's like nothing without all the things in his head.
But yeah, he is defined by
Yeah.
what he's thinking.
I don't think go over the top.
So when they jump suit.
Or is the postman going to be shown
As a
during the like clips of? I'm assuming you're going to show some clips of like the family being filmed by the postman or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you show the postman in his postman uniform, it might make more sense to the viewer if when he's being interviewed finally and you realise that it's been him all along, that he's wearing his postman outfits, then you get the continuity from that because all the other people are wearing the clothes they were wearing in the other shots.
So you're no space.
Yeah, but it just makes it more obvious, it makes it more clear it's the same character rather than a new character that hasn't been introduced before.
Authoritative.
Really
Yeah.
calm though. Like, authoritative.
You
Perhaps you
can
could
overdo
put,
it.
perhaps you could have him with multiple personalities as well. So you've got
That's gonna get
no,
crazy.
like-
No, that's mad.
no, like you've got the patient who has got like inside his head. There's like so many different things inside his head, but the the guy that's interrogating him has got two sides. He's got sort of like a good cop, bad cop sort of thing. So he's like really nice to him, and then you see him responding in authority to the character, and it changes between the two.
You could do how he reacts, to the patient's different personalities. So he could adapt to the patient, and I think having him as like a really stereotypical, like overdone, like sort of doctor act could make it quite interesting.
But then he could get quite frustrated with it all and be almost angry
See, but the
with
thing
the
is-
guy not giving him any answers.
Surely he'd be experienced in that field, so he would
Yeah.
have seen things obviously similar.
Oh, is he working at a medical clinic?
He's the
I thought
doctor.
it was just a
I think almost he should be like a blank canvas and like quite simple.
I think if he was wearing a doctor's uniform, I think it might give away.
I
the-
think
he's a
Connor's idea of a suit.
What, for the
Oh,
The
doctor?
interrogate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
then
think
that
he-
doesn't give much away. What like position?
He could be anything. He
Yeah.
could have just like walked in from like a business meeting, or
Could be a
he
lawyer,
could be
he could be a
doctor.
policeman, he could be a doctor.
He
I
could
think-
just be a bloke.
I think it
Yes,
could be
be
more
friends
powerful
with
though
that.
to just not
Okay,
show
fine.
the interrogator. To just have like the if
Oh,
say the
yeah.
person sitting there have the camera like here.
Or like the cowboy shot.
And just have like the voice.
No,
Like,
that's fine.
you could have the camera
So,
from
like-
like the interrogator's point of view.
Yeah,
like-
so you never even see the interrogator, you just hear his voice.
Or
and
you could
see-
have a
Just
table.
like a black figure
Yeah,
or
like
something.
a black figure,
Yeah.
or like you've got the
Silhouette.
films where you just see like the bridge of their nose coming
Yeah.
out of
You
shadow,
don't wanna make it
and then they
obvious.
go back in or something.
Yeah,
Just gonna
Yeah,
be-
but they.
because then it makes it clear that the focus of the story is on the
Yeah,
patient
it's
rather
like
than
just
I
the
like
that.
on here,
interrogator.
you can't see
And
around
it
the
could be the
They set
patient's
up the
view
camera.
of the interrogator.
Oh.
Because it could be like he doesn't associate with him.
Yeah, but then it would be tough to get the personality
Yeah.
across because you wouldn't realise who's interrogating. until-
Lots of white.
Yeah.
White.
White.
That's the first thing that
And
comes
like
to
lots of
mind.
lights,
Really
but not
repetitive.
artificial lights.
No, it's got to be artificial.
No,
light.
Like
Yeah.
really bright artificial
Yeah, like
light.
Yeah.
like you know you
Not
get
natural
the
light.
Like
Yeah.
glaring with
Yeah.
the light and everything.
What makes-
yeah like that sort of white up there, but bars in it, not the yellow.
Yeah.
Like the yellow, like
Yeah.
white light.
But if you wanted to go like all symbolic,
It's
do it
like
like
from-
really dark instead.
Well,
Really
yeah,
black.
But you want it to be. You want that to
Yeah,
be
because then
to
it starts
be
to turn into a
obvious.
horror film
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the broken down asylum.
Well,
yeah,
White
Rick
light.
and clean.
And lots of
white.
rooms.
Yeah.
And lots of rooms.
Yeah.
Lots of rooms that are empty.
Yeah.
No, like empty rooms.
You could have other people like knowing about
No.
Yeah, you can have people
Yeah.
that just walking in the corridor, just passing, just like.
to show that it's
They
actively
walk
you.
hovering like Voldemort.
Not like a ghost, obviously, but just walking by, looking dull and bored, and
I think it makes it better just having no one but
I
the two
think
people.
maybe no one, yeah.
Because then it's like, it shows the, because I probably imagine that being schizophrenic like that and being in an institution can be really lonely. So you could do it off his point of view, like there's no one,
or
Anyone
you
else
could
really
see
there for him?
he could see
Apart from
everyone
himself.
in his head around him, all his personalities
see
could
it.
walk around with him, and then it like at the end it's just him.
If you want to carry on that idea further, you could say like the asylum itself is like a metaphor for the guy's mind and have it
Oh
filled
my
with
God.
all of the personalities,
Oh, like a deep
like
room.
all shouting and trying to get control.
Yeah, like,
I think it's more suspense attempt,
Yeah.
Definitely.
unless it was the people in his head.
more
No.
like more ominous.
Oh
or like
yeah.
home
that's
videos
good.
kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Then you could have like the little number at the bottom that has like the date on and stuff.
Yeah,
He
the
did like the
battery
filming
says,
quite
like, hot
shaky as
full.
well. So it's just like
It
amateur.
is.
You could have someone like breathing heavily over the footage as well, like because that's always really creepy.
Yeah.
Like you spin the camera around.
Although quite a lot of those old cameras can actually have microphones,
Maybe
You're
go
silent.
front camera.
so there's something to consider. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Use silence quite a lot.
Silence, especially
Well, you could
in
just
the
have-
long corridors and the white
Yeah, I
and the
think
empty
these
rooms.
signs
And
just
in
like
the
the sound of
interrogation.
footsteps.
Strings.
Or you
Strings.
can have
You need
like-
Yeah,
strings.
that's what I was
You
going
can
to
have
Yeah,
like
slow
really
strings.
Violent
Strings.
strings.
Yeah, which is just
Strings
like
and
silence.
silence.
Yeah, which is just like one long note or like.
Like a drone.
It's got to be like repetitive, like just something really short and just really repetitive.
But I think when you don't use any music in the interrogation bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like-
it's just like
yeah.
down to the two characters and that alone, and then use quite a lot of silence between those. And
You
it's
can
like
use
awkward
just like
silence.
yeah,
like
soft
shots of-
orchestral stuff. As well.
Shots of the corridors, you can have like the strings and things and stuff like that. That'd
And
be
the when you show like the videos of the who's been